Welcome to another episode of Trends and Ideas. I am your host, Beth Piscora, and our guest today is S&P Capital IQ equity analyst Stuart Benway, who is here to tell us why investors should care about the seemingly mundane topic of cardboard boxes. Welcome, Stuart.
I'm glad to be here.
So I understand there have been some shifting dynamics, supply dynamics in the container board industry. Can you tell us a little bit about that?
Yes, I can. There's been some consolidation in the industry, some significant consolidation in the industry. Two of the major players made acquisitions, significant acquisitions that concentrated the industry into a small number of players. Back in 2007, for example, the top four producers controlled about 57% of the market. But as of last year, as of today, those four producers, or the top four producers, now control 73% of the market. This hasn't necessarily led to a reduction in the supply in the industry, but what it has done is it's allowed for a more balance among supply. In other words, the inventory is not allowed to get out of line by the producers. So when they see inventories getting a little out of line, they cut back and keep the inventories in line.
Interesting. So have we seen any benefits from this consolidation yet?
We are beginning to see the benefits from this consolidation. Inventories in the industry peaked in February of 2012 at 4.6 weeks of supply. But since then, and since this consolidation, the inventories have been trending down. And they hit, in March of this year, 3.4 weeks of supply versus 4.2 weeks in the prior year. Prices have also risen lately. There was a long period of stable prices from the spring of 2010 until the fall of 2012. But last fall, in October, November, a $50 price increase was implemented. And again, in this spring, another $50 price increase has been implemented. Wow.
So do you expect these favorable conditions to continue?
I do. Unlike other grades of paper, such as uncoated free sheet or newsprint, which have had significant declines in demand due to technology and secular changes in forms of communication, demand for packaging has been generally rising. For instance, in 2012, production of uncoated free sheet declined 4.6%, and production of newsprint declined 3%. But for packaging, container board production was up 0.6%. We actually think technology is helping the industry to some extent because there's been a lot more of internet purchasing, and when people buy stuff on the internet, it's usually shipped in a cardboard box. So I think that's helping the industry to some extent.
Of course, I'm guilty of that myself. So in light of that, do you have a recommendation you can make?
I do. I have a recommendation, buy recommendation on rock-tenn. The symbol is RKT. The company should benefit from these trends that I just mentioned, such as increasing demand and sharply higher prices. We also think it'll benefit from a significant cost reduction program, which it's aiming to save $550 million over the next couple of years.
Wonderful. Well, thank you for that. And we encourage all MarketScope.com subscribers to read more of Stuart's views on MarketScope.com in a related Trends and Ideas article called Investing Inside the Box Business. Until next time, thanks for watching or listening. I'm Beth Piscora for S&P Capital IQ.